said, little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the
Alright, hello you guys, it is ABH, Simply Asia, whatever you know me as, and I am back today with another video, and today is going to be a eyebrow tutorial, how to go from these to, I'll insert but yeah, I'm just going to get right into it, and I'm going to start off by telling you guys what you need to have some flawless brows. And I'm filming in a different place. This is my living room, and if you guys like this background, let me know. I think the plant adds like a cute little vibe, and I'm also wearing a shirt, so I don't think I'm not just okay. What's that? I don't got my glasses on, I can't see. Oh, thank you. Alright, to start off, you're gonna need a brow brush. You can use any brush. This is just the one that I use and I'm comfortable with. This is the MAC 266. It's really thin. Alright, and then next you're gonna have your brow product of choice. I have Dip Brows, even though I don't use them. I've used Dip Brow like 3 times, but I go for the powder, and I use the shade Chocolate, and it just looks like this. I'm sure you guys seen this in my last video, but just in case people didn't watch that video, this is what I use. And I like I said, chocolate. Yeah, I find the powders are way easier to work with because I like more of a natural looking brow. I don't like to go too heavy with my brows, even though like when I use the concealer and stuff, it makes it look a lot more dramatic. So yeah, I just don't use Dip Brow because for me, I can't get the hang of it. Like I go on hecka strong, but one day. And then you want to use your concealer. I use the ABH Concealer in the shade 3.0. Can't see it, but it's just this light color. I like mine light so that my brows could be super highlighted. And yeah, now's my grandma yelling at my dog. And then I just use this Wet n Wild concealer brush that I got at like Walgreens. And then I also use this e.l.f. concealer brush, but it broke off the handle yesterday, so I just used the top part to blend it out after. Like I said, I did show my process of doing my brows in my last video, but I'm just going to show you guys again just in case, you know, some people might not watch that video. And plus I went on Twitter and I put a poll and I was like, would you guys like to see an eyebrow tutorial or a cut crease? So I got pretty close votes on both, like only a few people voted. I'm not popular, but I just decided to do both, so more content for you guys. Okay, now we are all close and personal. I want to get real close so you guys can see my brows. I have no product on them. All I did was moisturize. Yes, I have a few breakouts, but we're gonna ignore those. The lighter side, just like that. And then I start at the front of my brow. I don't start at the end. And I just lightly start lining. Top, I do not start at the front. I start towards a little bit, like a quarter of the way from the front of my brow. Trying to sound all fancy with that. Hear that? And then I just connect to the end. So now when it gets to this part, oh, my skin is looking so good, minus the fact that these breakouts came. Like, I've came a long way. Then I go towards the end, my tail, and I just start doing little strokes like that. That motion right there. Then I just use whatever product's left on my brush to comb through the rest. And I don't worry too much on being precise with where I put the product because we go back in with concealer, as you guys know, and clean it up and make them look sharp. Now, when I get to the front, I don't typically put product on the front of my brows because I like that like fade look sort of in a way. So I just use like what's left on my brush to brush up in the same way that the hairs in the front are going. And that's that. And one thing I noticed is I never do my brows the same way. Like never ever ever. Like if you look at all my pictures, my brows are a different way each time. Like I don't know how girls could get that perfect brow every time. I just can't. And also I tweeze my eyebrows. I pluck them to get them the shape that I want after bad experiences with going to get my eyebrows threaded. And I just don't trust no one with my brows now. I tried to get my camera to focus, but it won't. But it's like a dead wasp, and he brought it hanging from his mouth, and it won't come off my hand. So, you guys, meet my baby. His name is Ace Money. Well, it's just Ace, but I added on the money part. Say hello. Say hello. My baby. Alright. Yeah, he brought in. No, don't go. Y'all, he's trying to pick it up again. That's nasty. But, so now, back to what I was doing. I'm just gonna brush it out just a tad. And like the wise person said, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So your eyebrows don't always have to come out perfectly alike. But I know how it is. There's those perfectionists. Like I used to try to watch a million eyebrow tutorials to figure out like how to do mine, and it's like, how come mine won't come out like hers? But what I've learned from watching YouTube videos is that not everything that, you know, might work for another person is gonna work for you. So you have to just try products and fool around and like just get the hang of it. Like it's all practice. Alright, so now we're gonna go on to cleaning up our brows with our concealer. And you're just gonna dip your brush in, get the tiniest amount. With this concealer, a little bit goes a long. That's one thing I love about ABH products, is that they last for a really good time. So, like my last video, you're just gonna go under, and with this, you can take your time to carve out the perfect brow. I'm just And you know what I find? I find the longer that you take on your brows, the less popping that they come out. Like, when you keep trying to go back in and fix and fix and fix and fix, then they just keep getting worse. So, the longest part of my makeup is my brows. Everything else is like a breeze. Like eyeshadow and all, like it's so much faster than my eyebrow process. So I'm going back in with product. As if you guys can tell right here, it's kind of really small compared to this side. So I'm just gonna go in and add some product to try to even the brows out. And voila! I feel like bad beats. So I just pull, like if it's on the bottom, I pull the concealer down so it makes it easier to blend out. And if it's on the top, I pull the concealer up so that way it's just an effortless blend. So then I just go in with my little brush that's broken and I blend. Now, on days when you don't want to wear a full face of makeup, I would say go for a concealer more of your skin tone shade so that way you could just blend. It'll just blend easier. But what I'm gonna do, sorry, my sister's Snapchatting me. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend it all out as good as I can. And then I'm gonna go in with the makeup wipe and just wipe the excess. So that way I still have popping brows and they're still highlighted, but I won't look like I'm walking around with white on my face like how I do now. So now I'm just gonna be taking these Dickinson's makeup remover wipes. I'm just gonna wipe away all the excess. Should be hooking me up. I know you guys are probably like, why did you put so much on if you're just gonna wipe it away? Well, because that's just the way that I like to do it. Like, that's just what works for me. Everyone does what they want to do. But look at my brows though. They the top of the line, some popping like popcorn brows. And then I just wipe off the excess at the top. Yes, I know my eye concealer is a little bit light, but I can always cover it up with something more in my shade. But I also do have to get ready in a few hours, so I'm just gonna leave it like that until I put the rest of my face on. Alright, you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it wasn't too hard to follow. That was easy as heck. And these are the finished brows. Nice and simple, not too hard, no dip brow, no like nothing too hard to follow. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more content like this, don't be afraid to leave a comment down below. All products used will be in the description box. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you for watching. Bye. See you next time.